right. It's time you led from the front. We'll follow every step of the way. Ready? Let's go!
Watch out! The traitor has a gun!
That's right. He's very good.
That was a good shot.
He's not getting back up, that's for sure.
Has been shot.
He should have surrendered. The longer we stall, the more people we lose.
This is the moment you've been waiting for, isn't it? Well, waiting's over.
Beautiful shot. If we can't get past those gates, this battle is already over. Wow, they're not used to dealing with...
Over here. Firing at us. Got her. Good work, soldier. Damn coward is using sorcery. Never get through those gates while the mortar's there.
They're masked.
Can you take that mortar out? That's really starting to...
Good. They might be faceless, but they're still nothing but men. We have to take the castle now.
Don't give her time to cast them.
Enough. There's plenty more left. You've used one of those mortars before. How about you blow up this one? That showed him. The mortar's down! Get it there!
The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now. Come on, Kaelin, do your stuff.
Take the
Your
fight
name on it.
into the city! In close combat. This is more like it. Recognize old Walter, you humbuggerers!
How you feeling, Walter?
Better if you stop asking me. Now let's go!
Since I was and he never gets tired.
That's how you handle a sword. Keep your guard up. More guards. You pay for that.
Take that, you... She's using
Fools! Keep your eyes open!
Too slow.
Watch it, the dog's a killer!
Excellent parry. Now strike back. That's it.
No, no. You have to do better than that.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
That bullet's just fall. Marvelous.
You got one, well done!
Good shooting.
Make your peace, traitor, because you are going to die.
Zap the buggers. Oh, can't we have a moment's rest?
You wouldn't want to get bored, would you? Come on!
You do that stuff.
Another gate. I don't think
Come
Kaylin's
on,
going to be able to
men,
blow
we-
this one up.
People are supposed to open doors for queens, not the other way around.
The traitor's using
Shut up,
some
then.
kind of blood. Keep that up and we'll get through them in no time.
Look, it's Paige. That girl knows how to handle herself.
How about
There's more
that
of
for
them.
a strike, eh? Anyone see that? The enemy's shooting at us! Put up your guard, soldier!
You think you can
Come
win,
on,
do
Paige,
you?
where are
But
you?
we're the best. Logan's elite.
Paige.
It's only a flesh wound!
Oh, about bloody time. I can parry all day. So why...
My men are taking care of the East Barracks, but I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That deserves a round of applause. Ha!
I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged during the battle.
I'm the best there is. You'll never... How about you, you turncoat? Elite soldiers, my ass. Have that!
Hey!
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Oh boy! Oh.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up.
Ha ha! Did you see that boulder that the whole city bowed to up under?
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own. Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You've finally become the woman I always wanted you to be.
She's a lot more than that, and now she's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my sister deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then. All hail, the Queen of Albion! There she is, the Queen of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful queen is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments. I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion. Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work, but killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, sister. Now choose.
This is not a...
You can't escape punishment for what you've done, Logan. I sentence you to death.
The Queen has made her decision. Logan will pay for his crimes against the people of Albion with his life.
Squad forward! Attention! Ready! Take aim! Fire! At ease!
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are queen, you can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater. Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
If you're not too busy, you might have a look in the sanctuary shop. I believe something new has been added.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. You will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it, Albion's royal treasury, the store of the kingdom's total wealth. It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold, a topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets, and we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda. Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Riva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
At your command.
Well...
Don't tempt...
Oh, happy day! Her Majesty the Queen of Albion graces us with her radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now here I am to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Well, that's an original thought. Well, if you'd like to be known as a pauper monarch, then by all means, listen to her. Reaver Industries will abide by your decision.
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once. Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
This place is owned by a real-life adventurer, you know.
49. 8 times 8.
for your unwanted goods on the spot.
Please visit me.
Fine display. Keep it up.
Though
We
you
have
should
a
be
great
thanking me at
selection.
that price.
Good luck with that. Glad to
come
take your
back.
gold.
We might be used to all this killing.
We've sold swords to all the greatest warriors.
You won't find tastier drinks than mine.
Help me out, would you? I'll be your friend forever.
Fancy a refreshing drink?
Do us a favour. Need any help?
She's healing with magic.
Enjoy it.
Sell it to me.
Just do this for me and I'll be your friend, okay? I'll even say I like you and everything.
Goodbye.
I don't
Hope you
have
enjoy
time
it.
for murderers. I don't know much
What can I
about
get you?
weapons, but hope that... Come back any...
Things will...
Ready?
What are we doing? Eh?
Woo!
I know you could dance.
Well, hey! Yeah!
What are you doing?
Hey!
Oh, you're mad.
Just do this for me and I'll be your friend, okay? I'll even say I like you and everything.
Oh, we've got all sorts we have.
The sanctity of life means nothing to you, does it, you murderer?
Greetings, Mom.
Has this shop always been here?
I wonder where we're heading.
Ah, hello.
Salutations, my most gracious...
Okay, bye.
We have everything we could possibly need and more.
Gosh, I don't know what to say. Hi.
Good blade. Well, that's a good one. You're doing a good job. You know how to use a hammer. You're doing a good job. Nice blade. Nice blade.
Sail, now on!
A nice sharp one. Stop hitting the anvil.
My lady. Trust me, I'm a great...
Oh, hello there. I've been waiting for someone like you to come by. Someone who could help me. It's about my husband. Well, my late husband, that is. I said goodbye to him right here as he went off to fight in Morningwood. He was a soldier, you see. I know he's buried nearby, and I'd really like to visit him, but it's too dangerous to make the journey alone. If you wouldn't mind, would you escort me to his grave? You will? Thank you so much.
Oh, please, Your Majesty. Can I have your autograph? Pretty, please.
It won't take long. I only want to pay my respects. It really is most kind of you to look after me like this. I hope you know how to deal with hollow men. There's a good chance we'll run into a few. Oh my! Look out! Quite a jump you gave me. He was a good man, my husband.
Go on, Your Majesty.
Handsome lad, my husband was. Very dashing in his uniform. I shall never love again, not like I loved him. Why did he have to be a soldier? I'm ready when you are.
Hello.
Hollow men! I would so like to see his grave. It's been so long. Can we go now? It's been a while now since he was killed. but I still miss him. Every day. Never marry a soldier. That's what they say. Off all over the place, leaving you at home, worrying if they'll ever come back alive.
Watch out! There are more Hollow Men! Woohoo!
Thank you for your kindness in bringing me here. I just need some time alone with him. You can go now. Thank you again.
Have you checked the sanctuary shop recently? You have gifts which are waiting to be opened. Welcome.
At your service, my queen.
At your service, my queen.
At your service, my queen.
Well met, my lady.
Ah, there's a
Greetings,
killer
Your
walking
Majesty.
amongst us. Well, we know your type, and we're what
Your
we
Majesty.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion. Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Reva shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the old quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed. You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people. They're scared, Your Majesty. Let them know they can count on you.
Your Majesty, the old quarter was indeed devastated by your glorious triumph, but as its name subtly implies, it was old. The cost of rebuilding the area would be a colossal waste of money, and the people who called its decrepit shambles of streets and houses their home are better off without it. Besides, one must question what they have to offer our society. Why build homes for the inept and the unskilled? I recommend you reject Paige's proposal and keep the money for more deserving endeavors.
It was our actions that caused the devastation, Your Majesty. But the final decision rests with you.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The Queen has reached her decision. The old quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty. Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Reva Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn old quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new old quarter.
Is there a more beautiful spectacle than a big pile of gold? Forgive me the rhetorical question. In any case, we are certainly doing well, but we are still short of the target. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets, and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have 3 choices, Your Majesty. Leave the budget as it is. After all, the people have grown accustomed to murder, theft, and contraband. Increase the budget and fill the streets with soldiers keeping the peace. A rather costly solution. Or take a more considered approach by lowering the budget. For what is the point of a safe, well-policed kingdom when it is too poor to protect itself from certain annihilation? Is it really worth sacrificing our treasury for the sake of a few criminal gangs? And think how dull Albion would be. The world needs variety. The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared. As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
Must be one of the best kept families in Albion.
Anyone? Fancy a... You've a new type of gauntlet available. Why just stab or shoot your enemies when you can set them on fire? An excellent combination of gauntlets. Care to equip a different weapon? Pistols sacrifice accuracy for speed, but can still pack a significant wallop. Any other business?
Every weapons enthusiast will find something to fall in love with here.
I buy stuff. So come here and I'll buy your stuff, okay?
Always happy to buy your unwanted items. I hope I can make a profit on that. Come back if you have anything else to sell. Thank you for your custom.
Happy to be of service.
Fancy a refreshing drink? Ugh! How disgusting! So I said, you don't know what
You enjoy being a landlord?
he said, well, okay then. So...
That's a fine item. We're owned by a real adventurer, so you know our goods are good. I hope I can make a profit on that. Thank you for your custom.
Happy to be of service.
I hope I can make a profit on that. Come back if you have anything else to sell. Always happy to buy your unwanted items.
I'll buy anything. Well, almost anything. Happy to be of service.
I hope I can make
What
a
do you
profit.
say to take this relationship to the next level? Eh?
Hooray!
I give hard cash for your unwanted goods on the spot.
Delivery!
Can I be of service?
Thanks very much, love.
Very stylish. That battle really made the
Nice
old
doing
quarter
business with
uninhabitable.
you.
Thank goodness it's being rebuilt.
Best products
A real
in
life
Brightwell.
hero owns this place.
There'll be a revolution
Don't shop
if we don't
anywhere
get what we
else.
want. What do we want, by the way? What a great dog.
Got too much gear?
Sell it to me.
Logan's dead. Oh, we're free at last. Greetings, my liege. I never thought I'd live in a
People
house
like
with
you
so
should rot
many
in
nice
jail.
things in it. All right then. Smell this. Ooh. But I love you. No. I've told you. I'm gonna leave you. I will.
Hey, you!
Brightwell.
I'm ignoring you now.
What?
You've got a bloody cheek. Oh, no, please. Oh. I've told you before. You've got to stop this.
Now what do you want? And why do you have to be so annoying?
Hey! Nice doing business with you.
We're owned by a real adventurer, so you know our goods are good.
Best products in Brightwell.
Steel weapons are a thing of the past. The modern hero uses guns.
That's just mean.
I'm at your command.
Greetings, madam.
You don't care who you are.
It's for you,
Maybe
Your
we
Majesty.
can do a special. Need any help? We have the finest product in Albion. What would you like today?
Your most glorious Majesty. You must accept this little token as a mark of my gratitude.
Never thought the town would be this rich.
So far,
Wait till you
married
see
life
my
isn't-
problem.